This got another hand. Okay, from the Stock Exchange, of course, this is Trump and the GE, and this is shots fired near Trump golf course. So I was on Twitter earlier, and I saw trending topic like prayers for Trump. So I looked more into it, or pray for Trump. I looked more into it, and it said that shots were fired at a golf course, at a Trump golf course, and people think it may have been targeted at the former president. Apparently, they found an AK-47 hiding in the bushes, and they tackled the person, or found the person who they may think was a culprit. So here's, I'll share my screen. Here's what's being reported from the corporate media.
Statements to read. First from the Trump campaign, who writes, President Trump is safe following gunshots in his vicinity. No further details at this time. We also have a statement from the Secret Service, which I believe you have. I'll read it. The Secret Service, in conjunction with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, is investigating a protective incident involving former President Donald Trump that occurred shortly before 2 p.m. The former president is safe. Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office will have more details soon, which referring to that press conference that's coming up. Now, as Arthel mentioned, statements to read.
Okay, here's a report from Sean Hannity. I'm going to try to share my screen. Sean Hannity of Fox News.
Anyway, so long story short is President Trump, they were on the fifth hole. They were about to go up to putt. And the way Steve Witkoff, now, just as a little bit of background, Arthel, I happened to go to breakfast with Steve Witkoff and another friend of mine this morning. And I was invited to play golf. They happen to be really good golfers. I don't have a lot of time to play golf. So I said, thank you, but I'm not going to go out on the golf course and get killed out there. But long story short, so they were playing, they were on the fifth hole. And the way Steve described this, the way the president described it, they both had exactly the same story, which was that they heard pop, 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 pop. And Steve went into great specificity and great detail as to what happened right after. Within seconds, the Secret Service pounced on the president, covered him. You had snipers with tripods. They knew the direction where the shots had been fired, and they had eyes on the location where the shots had been fired. And long story short, they were I have confirmed with both the president and with Mr. Witkoff that the gun has been found. They identified it as an AK-47, and thanks to Secret Service drone video coverage, they were able to identify one individual involved in this shooting getting into a car after dropping the AK-47. And my understanding, according to both of them, is that that car has been identified, and I believe it's been surrounded. Whether or not that person has been apprehended or not, I don't know. This happened in a matter of seconds. A little more color, a little bit more details on this is that when they got on top of the president, immediately what is called a fast cart that I believe has steel reinforcement and protection was able to whisk the president away. And then the Secret Service immediately sprung into action. They had eyes on where the shooting had occurred. I saw the New York Post report that these were two people shooting at each other outside the course. I do know, and they did confirm that the shots were outside of the course, but certainly seemingly within range of the former president. So we don't have any details on any of that. They don't know that part. I only know the part of what they experienced while they were playing golf at Trump International in West Palm. Thankfully, the president is safe. Steve Witkoff is safe. The Secret Service apparently acted with incredible speed and professionalism, and but certainly alarming in every way imaginable in light of what happened in Butler.
All right, so that's what we know. We know that the former president, is safe, which is the main thing. And I'm sure we'll hear more about this later, but we know that shots were fired, apparently fired somewhere on the golf course near the vicinity of the former president. And this is getting kind of scary. It's already scary, based on what happened a couple months ago in Pennsylvania. So hate to speculate about what all this is about, but anytime the shots fired near the former president, it is alarming. And the Secret Service was there, and I'm sure they're going to get to the bottom of it. But it's just some scary times that we're in, and all the indictments against the former president, the indictments, the investigations around the country against the president, which some people feel are politically motivated, and that maybe the Democratic Party has weaponized different agencies against the president as punishment against a political opponent. The fact that he's threatened to become reelected. All the rhetoric about all the impeachments. He's been impeached twice when he was the president, and all the rhetoric from the corporate media about how dangerous the president is, how divisive he is, and how he's going to divide the country if he gets reelected, and how he's a threat to democracy, so on and so forth. That can't be helping the situation. So, I guess we'll learn more over the next several hours about what all this was about, the person involved, and the motive. So that's Trump and the G. Thank you for listening. Thank you.